Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out where is this going. I've got 5 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the piece of Kunzite. Group 2 is the rose quartz. Group 3 is the clear quartz. Group 4 is some pink moonstone. And group 5 is some lilac amethyst. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy this reading, because that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. And thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, liked my videos and left me lovely comments. I'm so grateful for you guys. See you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Kunzite. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Slow Fortune. Took off in a race, never felt so awake as we drove all night long. Take me away with you, oh let's drive. Take me away with you by my side. If we get lost, I feel better. Will fortune favor the brave? So take me away with you, oh let's drive. What's not needed does spoken. Let the fumes, bridges burn and fail. We took off in the night. It was still, it was deadly quiet. Some of you might be going on a trip or a journey. Or this might be leading to a journey and kind of like waking you up, I'm seeing. And yeah, you might feel a bit lost, but I feel like it's like leading to a wake up. And you might get like a lucky break from this, I'm seeing. And yeah, something to do with driving, traveling and like burning bridges, letting things go to move forwards, and that might make you feel lost. But I feel like it will be very exhilarating, very exciting. It will feel like anything could happen. From the Muse Tarot, you have the Muse of Materials, which is like the King of Pentacles. These cards are horizontal for some reason. And the Four of Emotions, which is like the Four of Cups. Then from the Fountain Tarot, you have the Two of Wands reversed. The Three of Cups. And the Seven of Wands. From the In-Between Tarot, you have Justice. And the Ace of Coins. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Music, Joy. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Very nice. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Change. And from the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have the First House, the Body. Interesting. Well, I do feel like there's some dissatisfying thing that it seems like time to kind of walk away from, and it feels like some justice and equality and fairness is coming with regards to a situation where I feel like it's a situation where it feels like the time is running out for somebody. Like maybe your patience is running out for somebody, or your time is running out with an opportunity or something, and it seems like everything's going the way it's meant to go. And just in general, it seems like a lot of fairness is coming in, a lot more balance. And I feel like if you are going on a journey, I feel like a lot of you will be going somewhere, like physically moving or traveling somewhere, changing locations. Or maybe it's just like a psychological journey. But I feel like it will lead you to meet other people. I feel like you'll meet new people on this journey. And you might be feeling really down at the moment. You might be feeling really dissatisfied. And yeah, I'm feeling like a sense of feeling lost, feeling like you don't know what you want, even. And it's like trying to make a decision and not really knowing what decision to make, not knowing whether to stay or go with something. But yeah, I do feel the energy of friendship coming in. I feel like this is leading to more friendship, to better relationships with people, to feeling less dissatisfied with your relationships and more satisfied. Your relationships being more abundant and based on mutual interests and sharing and joy. And with music, I do feel like for some of you guys, music will be very beneficial, dancing. And this might lead to more opportunities for that, for music and dancing and just having an amazing time with people. Or maybe for some of you guys, that's like a career thing, music or dance, or I feel like something to do with the earth that's like very natural. For some of you guys, and I do feel like money, this is leading to more money. And also potentially more time, like having more time, having more peace, having more room, I'm seeing like a big open road in front of you, which will be very fun to explore. And you might be leaving a lot behind, but I feel like the things you're leaving behind are very unsatisfying. And yeah, I feel like you're going to come out of your unsatisfaction, your dissatisfaction, and really connect on a very deep level with people. Connect with people in a more emotionally fulfilling way. And with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, it really feels like for a lot of you guys, you might be wrapping up a work situation. Like it might not be a physical move, or it might not be burning bridges with a person, but maybe it's like a job where you realize it's time for you to walk away, or everything just kind of moves forwards around you to guide you to a new beginning, I'm seeing. And it feels like you'll be more secure. But yeah, I do feel moving forwards, like some of you guys, it could be actually moving. But with the Two of Wands reversed, it might be a bit difficult, like there might be a lot of delays with moving forwards, and you might be very much tested with regards to if you really want it or not, I'm seeing. And things will move forwards in the divine timing. It feels like you'll be very much in the flow of life and feeling the time to move forwards, feeling the time to leave things. It feels like things will be quite challenging at times. And like you might feel under attack at times and unprepared for things. You might have to take a leap that you don't feel prepared for. There might be a lot of opposition, a lot of obstacles to your success. And sometimes it might just be not the right time, and that might lead to a bit of dissatisfaction. There might be arguments with some people, but I feel like it's like burning bridges with some people and then you get better relationships, like as soon as you leave, I'm seeing. Or as soon as the arguments are over, it's like you come out of that and you find better people and just have a little period of being alone and lost is what I'm feeling. Lost and dissatisfied, but I feel like you'll feel much more in tune with yourself and life once you leave the things behind and burn the bridges and change. And it's very much guided by your intuition, I'm seeing. I feel like physical changes for a lot of you guys, it could be like changing your appearance in some way, maybe having some kind of makeover or change your location. But it does feel like it's an important part of your journey. The next bit where this is going is a very important additional part of your journey. Like this is leading to another journey, which is leading to change. And it's all happening in divine timing. And I do feel like there's a lot more money coming in. There's a lot more material stability and better friendships with people. Better relationships. Some of you guys, it might be like, at present, you just feel really detached and like not feeling anything. And kind of avoiding opportunities. And it feels like once you start walking away from the dissatisfying things in your life, away from feeling stuck and not knowing what to proceed with, even if it does feel like there's loads of obstacles, I feel like if you take that leap, you will have a lot more passion, which might come from anger, it might come from frustrations, it might come from dealing with those obstacles. But that emotion is going to help you, I feel like. It's going to help you find the right people. Like even if you have to get angry at some people, that anger can fuel you to find what you really want and what makes you happy, what will be more harmonious. But yeah, rather than avoiding things, I feel like you're going to be ready to confront the things, because it does feel like patience is running out, time is running out in some way. And it feels like divine timing is on your side, divine justice, and everything is right. It feels like everything's going to be right. This is leading to things being more right. The truth might come out about some things I'm seeing. And yeah, I'm feeling an energy of becoming more grounded and down to earth and stable, and that being really, really beneficial for your money, for your health, for your home. And I'm seeing a real strong change. Like this change card, the color of the sky, is kind of similar to here at the end of the King of Pentacles, the journey across this bridge. And I'm strongly seeing friends coming to help you. I really feel that strongly, like, or two women, like it could be sisters, it could be your mother, it could be like aunts. I don't know who it is for you, but their energy's coming across as very friendly and harmonious and beneficial. But yeah, there might be some arguments and feeling lost and feeling depressed to deal with on this journey that you're going to be going on. But I feel like those emotions are really important, and try not to avoid them as much as possible. Try and feel them all, whether they're happy, sad, angry, dissatisfied, because I feel like they'll stop you from feeling so lost. And you can find more of a sense of direction. But for some of you guys, I feel like you're just going to move forwards despite feeling lost. Like you're just going to walk away from bad things, and you don't really know where you're going. But all you know is that your intuition's telling you want change, and you're trusting that. That's what I'm seeing, and it's leading to a big change. A big change in your world, in you, I'm seeing. I feel like a lot more confidence and having a lot more admirers. Being more on top of things in your life, and I feel like if you've been in any situations where you feel like other people have been walking all over you, I feel like you'll be standing up to them, and like the tables are turning is what I'm seeing. Anything unfair, it feels like whoever's in the wrong will get their karma and kind of fall to the ground, and those who are in the light will rise up into their light, is what I'm seeing. And there'll be a lot of celebration because of that. And I do feel like any obstacles or opposition, you have the power to overcome, as long as you just trust your own wisdom, trust your own path. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. And yeah, music is very significant. I don't know if it's just listening to music, playing music. I don't know if it's just something that helps you feel more happy along your journey. But please utilize that, and just anything else that gives you joy in those moments of feeling lost, because they will pass and you will get more celebration and harmony with people, is what I'm seeing. So I really hope you enjoyed that group one. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Lou Reed, Perfect Day. Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. And then later, when it gets dark, we go home. Just a perfect day. Feed animals in the zoo. Then later, a movie too, and then home. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. So you might be headed towards a really lovely time with somebody you really love. Just like a really perfect, enjoyable time is what I'm seeing. And it might be really short-lived, but I feel like you'll treasure the memories of it forever, at the very least, even if it doesn't last. From the Muse Tarot, you have the Page of Emotions, which is like the Page of Cups. And the Ace of Inspiration, which is like the Ace of Wands. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Chariot. And the Hanged Man. Yeah, there's an energy of hanging on with the song and then the Hanged Man. So you might have to like hang on for something. Or, yeah, just wait a long time. It might be leading to a wait, to feeling like you're like kind of stuck, maybe stuck on somebody. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Ten of Swords. And the Four of Cups. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Cave, Protection. And the Equator, to make equal. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Focus. And then Jupiter, Abundance, from the Black Moon Astrology cards. I do feel luck, especially with regards to new opportunities. And I feel like romance with people that feels very fresh, like fresh feelings. There's a lot of potential with that. But there's also like this hanging on, this like change, this suspension. And with the Ten of Swords here, with this deck, it's very interesting because it's like in between one card and the next. So it's in between the 10 and the Ace of Swords. And the vibe I get is like arguments and endings which lead to a new beginning, which is always the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords is usually the focus on like the harsh ending. But I'm seeing after the pain. This is leading to like the clearing away after pain, and it might be a long wait before that happens. And the other, it does feel like maybe some people have fallen out, maybe, like for some of you guys, maybe you did have a really perfect time with somebody, but it was short-lived, and this is like, where this is going is like the clearing away of that after a wait. And it kind of led to a lot of inspiration and new feelings I'm seeing, and maybe balancing things in your life and transforming things in your life and bringing you a new awareness and a new focus and feeling lucky. And there might be some communication still to come, and somebody might be really determined. If that's the case, like if it was a short-lived relationship, somebody might be really determined to continue. But it might be maybe that it kind of has ended and there's still some communication, but yeah, maybe it's just like hanging on to it still for some people. And then for other people, I'm seeing like a new thing that comes from an ending. And it could be relationships or work or friendships or whatever. But I'm seeing that this thing will be really perfect. And it will feel like a blessing I'm seeing. But yeah, like I said, the blessing is in the new, the fresh, the thing that you're like really determined on. I feel like unless that's like an old relationship, there is some potential, I feel, to rebuild an old relationship with fresh energy. But that's only if somebody's perspective is like really, really transformed, if they've really, really, really transformed themselves on a deep level, and if the relationship has become more balanced. But I'm feeling more strongly like there's a new opportunity. There's a new opportunity coming from something ending. And yeah, there might be some dissatisfaction and you might have to turn your back on people, is what I'm seeing. There might be an opportunity that you can't see because you've turned your back on a situation. And for some of you guys, there might be like a wait to see if anything comes. There's potential to like miss another opportunity by being caught up in something that should end, I'm seeing. Or like missing an opportunity by not confronting things and being too detached. But it does feel like a big change of perspective is coming for somebody. I don't know who it is, but it feels like a lightning strike and a complete transformation. And there might be a big pause I'm seeing where somebody just needs to like protect themselves. Someone's like going into a kind of hermit state to transform themselves. But I also feel like to equalize, to balance, to bring more fairness, to have light alongside anything dark, or to face anything dark that might be hiding in a situation, like to communicate the truth I'm seeing. And that bringing fresh energy and reducing pain and arguments and standstills between people. But it does feel like a standstill is coming, and it can be solved with communication, but like I said, it has to involve real transformation, not like empty words. But it seems like somebody's really, really determined, so it might be like someone who did have a short-term relationship's really determined to continue with you. Maybe you're moving on already. And maybe you've transformed so much that it just wouldn't make sense anymore. But I feel like the communication would help anyway, even if you decide to move on from that. I just think it would be beneficial. It feels like communication is very, very valuable, even with regards to work or friendship or whatever. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships, just communication, because I feel like opportunities can come. You can find a lot of opportunities for success to get what you want with fresh things, and I feel like an increased amount of confidence and just like more potential within you, that you're discovering more talents within you that you have, figuring out how to perfect things. This change of perspective is very significant, and for some of you guys, I feel like it will help you to see yourself and your situation in a better light, to see things as more perfect, to appreciate the small moments more. whether they last or not, but just to see how everything can change your perspective, like every conversation you have with somebody, to see how it can maybe either dampen your mood or inspire you. You can learn a lesson from them, you can get inspired from them, or they can really make you miserable sometimes, make you angry. But I feel like you're going to be more grateful for everything and for the balance and what it teaches you, what the light side teaches you, what the dark side teaches you. And from that, you're finding this inspiration and this passion and this potential and all these new opportunities for you. It does feel like an abundance of opportunities. It feels like you're really blessed and lucky. And whatever this thing is, wherever this thing is going, is very lucky and blessed. And it's leading to a change of focus, a change of perspective, a new idea to focus on. New ideas coming from communication with people. And I feel like new relationships will be really amazing. And if you're dating, I feel like dates will be really fun. Like you'll just have a really great time. You'll be really glad that you spent time with another person. But some of you guys, I do feel like it's an attachment from the past. And it might be like arguing for something. For some of you guys, it feels like you're not talking and you should talk because there's potential for you guys if you do talk. And then for others of you guys, I feel like you keep talking and talking to this person who maybe they're stuck on you or you're stuck on them. And it's kind of preventing you from leaving and seeing the new opportunities. But I do feel like a little period of transformation, like going within to transform and then coming back out as like a transformed, fresh person. And it could be you, it could be somebody else, or it could just be the situation in general. Like there's a rest and a pause where you get to enjoy the small parts of life. And then a kind of re-entrance with a new focus, with a changed perspective, change on a deep level, and more balance, more fairness. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. It seems like you guys are going to have a lot of luck and a lot of great opportunities for your career and love. So it's an amazing reading, but be prepared to wait a while for this. This might not manifest for quite a long time with regards to this situation. Like this might be very long term. Where is it going? And there might be quite a bit of dissatisfaction and some arguments and a need for a transformation and for more balance and to kind of go within for a little bit just to figure things out before it manifests. But yeah, do be grateful for any perfect time that you have, even if it is short-lived. Just learn the lesson from it, good or bad. And yeah, find the new opportunities for you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed that group too. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're new here. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the clear quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Clear Soul Shine. Shine, shine your light. Yeah, this world was made for you. So do what you have to do. Yeah, it's been a long time, I know. But patience will be kind, 'cause God is on your side. Marvelous, marvelous child. I know anger is like a thorn that's stuck inside, but you will heal in time. Shine, shine your light. Yeah. This world was made for you. I feel like you guys have got God on your side with whatever you're doing. And it really feels like you're kind of coming into your own. You're coming into a place where you feel like you can shine your light. And where you feel like you're finding your place in the world. And like what you've created in the world or what you found in the world was like made for you. Right for you is what I'm feeling straight away without seeing any cards, just from the energy. From the Muse Tarot, you have the Nine of Materials, which is like the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, again, I'm feeling success of the material world, like you're coming into your abundance. You're coming into a place where you feel happy because of you, not because of anyone else, just you, your accomplishments, what you've created, your life. I really love this energy already. And then you have the Wheel, which is really nice. Again, I'm just feeling blessings and everything's feeling like it's going right for you, everything going in your favor. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Three of Coins. So yeah, it could be to do with having a new job for some of you guys, or to do with your work. And then the Emperor, yeah, definitely work and routine and stability and like getting on top of things, learning new skills. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Seven of Coins. The King of Swords. And the Chariot. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Volcanoes, Power. Yeah, it really just feels like things are erupting for you guys in a good way. And then Sisterhood of the Rose from the Work Your Light Oracle. Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Power. Wow, you have double power, guys. And then you also have the Emperor. So I am seeing more power. And it feels like very personal power for you guys. Then from the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Taurus, I have. Again, I'm just feeling material abundance coming in. And Venus, Love, aww. So not only is it material abundance and pleasures of the material world with Venus here and Taurus, this is like a lot of sensual pleasure and enjoyment, but also love. With Venus, I feel like a really solid potential partner might be coming in. And it might, these readings, I feel like it might be quite long term, what's happening. But the energy I'm feeling is you guys just really coming into your power, as I said from the song. It just feels like, it feels like you guys are really shining bright. And that's creating really powerful change in your life. And I feel like a lot of it is coming from you having a very good mindset, a really positive attitude, and doing the right things. I really feel that strongly, like you're very self-disciplined, you're very much in control, you know what you need to cut out of your life, and I feel like you've done that and you will do that, and then you'll be really on top of your situation and just able to overcome, I feel like any negative thoughts, any difficulties, you'll be able to overcome it just by like meditating and being with yourself, because your mind is so powerful and strong. And yeah, in terms of your physical reality, it feels like what you're focused on, your goals and I feel like your job, what you do for money, that is all very important to you. And I feel like it's very significant, not just for you, but for the world. It does feel very powerful, and maybe it's your own business, or maybe you've just got a promotion or something to where you have more responsibility, and that comes from your talent. You could be signing a contract for a new job, or a contract for something that just leads to more material success. But a lot of it has to do with you just sticking to the routine and actually working on your craft. I feel like really developing your skills and actually working hard and being efficient and being responsible, being determined, being reliable. And I feel like you're getting a lot of joy from that, like just by simply being able to earn money and have more of what you want in your life. And it might be quite material, but I feel like it will be very powerful for you, and it does feel like a blessing from God. It feels like God is on your side. And I'm sorry if you don't believe in God, but it does feel like God is on your side, whether or not you believe. It feels like you guys do enough of the right things to not even need to believe. If you don't believe, it's fine. But I feel like most of you guys do believe, and you have this connection to your higher power, which is guiding you forwards. And whenever you feel lost, you just tune into yourself and your own higher power, your guidance. And it feels like other people's rules and other people's strictness don't really affect you so much, or they won't affect you so much. There might be a situation where you have to like sign a contract and read things very, very carefully and tune in a lot to see if it's right for you. Because it might be that you're encouraged to like being kind of encouraged by other people to sign a contract or do something. You might feel a lot of pressure to do it, but I feel like you can very much trust your own guidance. And it feels like, I do feel like the opportunities coming to you are from your own competence and your skill. So whether or not you take opportunities, it feels like things will go well for you. But at the same time, it feels like Spirit's giving you good opportunities to help you to become more powerful, to help you to be able to share your light with more people, to help you to have more. I feel like Spirit wants you to be more abundant. I feel like you guys, through all the hard work you've done and through sticking to your routine and through being very self-disciplined and just staying on top of it, even if it's really boring, even if it's really hard, and paying attention to small details, I feel like that's given you, or will be giving you, a lot of abundance, a lot of things that you like, lovely food, lovely places to go. Just feeling like, I feel like the universe is going to be raining down on you just lovely things. More and more lovely things. The more you shine your light, the more you do what you're good at, the more you can stay on top of your routine. It's really lovely, and I feel like there's people to support you. I'm feeling an energy of teamwork or family being very important, sisters being very important, and beauty with Taurus, and then this card says beauty and devotion, and then Venus. I feel like beautifying yourself, beautifying your surroundings, or just your life feeling more beautiful in general. Maybe you just feeling more beautiful. And that might be partly because you can afford to buy nicer things, like nicer clothes for yourself, nicer bathroom products to wash with, have you smelling all nice, feeling all good. And yeah, it feels like there's time for you. It feels like you have time to do all the things that you want. It feels like when there is pressure, even you do have time to think. You don't have to rush into any decisions. And it feels like you have to be patient. It feels like you will have to be patient, but you guys won't mind that because I feel like there's a lot of power in the small things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. You might not think they're significant. You might just be really focused on small details. I'm really overwhelmed, but I feel like the small things all add up. And soon you're going to see how much it's been doing. It's like karma when you do really good things all the time, which is what I'm feeling for you guys. You're getting good karma. All these little things that you've been doing that are really good. The ways you've been staying on top of your routine and avoiding anything bad and really considering things carefully. Meditating, praying. That's all getting you good karma, and you're going to start to receive the material blessings from that. It's really amazing. I especially see your work going really well. Like I said, maybe promotion, or if you have your own business, things taking off for you where you receive more money, and potentially combining or collaborating with other people in like signing contracts and needing to think very carefully. Don't let other people pressure you into anything. Stay very strong in yourself. But I also do see like love coming in for some of you guys through having more confidence, I feel like, and feeling more beautiful. It just feels, it doesn't have to be a specific person even. I just feel like you'll have more love for your life and more love in your life generally. Especially for like sisters and people who you work with. I'm seeing, or friends, just friends who you spend time with. So yeah, it's really nice energy, guys, and I do feel like you're going to be very, very much more powerful, very much more in control of your own life. and really developing your skills and your expertise to grow and have more abundance, and getting to experience more of the joys of the world, the good things that the world has to offer. So I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. I don't want to talk for too long. I feel like this one's really, really lovely. So there's not much more to say. Just be careful with signing contracts. And especially if it's Mercury retrograde, I feel like when the... I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I feel like when the energy is more like Leo, like it could be Moon in Leo, Sun in Leo, but that's when to move forwards with things. And that's like really blessed time for you. More than if it's like Mercury retrograde, please don't make decisions then if they're really important, if you can avoid it, of course. But yeah, please know that time is on your side and you can be patient with yourself. And I feel like that will help you to heal any anger you have, and it feels like this transformation where you're more confident and light might be coming from anger originally. But it does feel like you can dominate that very easily because you're so powerful in your mind and spirit and so on top of your routine. And your routine's really good, guys, so stick to it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the pink Moonstone. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Juice WRLD Legends. What's the 27 club? We ain't making it past 21. I've been going through paranoia, so I always gotta keep a gun. Damn, that's what we living now. Yeah, hold on, just hear me out. They tell me I'ma be a legend. I don't want that title now, 'cause all the legends seem to die out. From the Muse Tarot, you have the Ten of Voices, which is like the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting some heavy energy from this already. Then you have the Page of Voices, which is like the Page of Swords. So I do feel like you're going to come out of anything that is painful or heavy with like fresh eyes, fresh perspective, fresh vision. It's like clearing away of old painful things to have some new energy. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Nine of Wands reversed. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, stopping waiting around for things that are painful, I feel like. Or keeping trying with things that seem really painful, like they're not working. And moving forwards, moving on, looking to the future, not looking to the past anymore. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Emperor. The Nine of Wands, wow. Nine of Wands and Nine of Wands reversed. And then the Six of Wands. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Magnetism, Attraction. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive Hits, Soul Tribe. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Solitude. That's interesting. And Success. And then from the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Grand Cross, Provoker. And Saturn, Truth. Wow. Yeah, I do feel like the truth might be coming out about some stuff, and it might be really painful. And it might lead you to want a new beginning and want some alone time. But I feel like ultimately it will lead to more success, and it will lead to like meeting new people that are better. Finding your soul tribe and finding things come together in a more aligned way. And finding things that will last, I'm seeing. But yeah, with the song and then the Nine of Wands can mean paranoia sometimes. So I'm seeing there might be paranoia in this situation. There might be a lot of fear with the Ten of Swords. And yeah, maybe there is like opposition or somebody trying to provoke somebody else, somebody trying to start arguments, somebody creating conflict, maybe an ending because of conflict, and then being kind of afraid that the conflict's going to like follow you maybe, or somebody's afraid, somebody's paranoid. But I feel like it's leading to definitely like a new, fresh perspective for the future. Something different to aim towards. And that might come from a lot of solitude. It might come from painful truths that need to be confronted and a really painful ending. But it does feel like it's very needed for things to come together in a more aligned way, for the negative things to go. There might be somebody with like a negative way of thinking. Like this whole 27 club, 21 club, it's not very good to have our society aspiring towards that. And I know like a lot of you are going to think I'm corny for saying that. And I don't really care because I don't think it's good for young people to be wanting to die young. For the clout or for dying a legend. That's really sad. And like it's sad how Juice WRLD died. It's very sad how he died. He's very young, 21 I believe. Predicted it in his own music. So I feel like it's not good. It's not good to want to be a legend and die young. It's really not, and I feel like that's the perspective change for somebody. And it might not be you watching, it might be somebody else around you who like has very negative thoughts and desires and like is changing that, having a fresh perspective and wanting to have something long lasting for the future, wanting to be, I want to say like wanting to be the man or the woman, like man up, woman up, to actually have success, to actually be a legend. Not this stupid like TikTok idea of what it means to be a legend, you know what I mean? I'm sorry if that offends anyone. But I feel like your real success will not come from other people's attention. If that's you, or if that's somebody else, like their success is not going to come from attention. It will come from the fresh perspective I'm seeing and the new plan for the future. And yeah, it does feel like the truth is kind of going to be difficult for somebody to hear. Maybe it's you speaking the truth to somebody and it's hard for them to hear. Somebody in your life, maybe. Or maybe it's you realizing the truth about somebody in your life and it's very unpleasant, but it gives you a new perspective which gives you more success. And maybe you realize that person was very negative and a very negative influence on you. And through you learning these uncomfortable truths about them, I feel like it will really help you to get this really amazing relationship that will bring you warmth and success long term. Or it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a career thing. It could be anything. But I'm just feeling for a lot of you guys it is a relationship with somebody who's negative. And it's ending. And there's going to be new, better things coming, but it will come after solitude. You will need some solitude or somebody else around you. Somebody in the situation will need some solitude. And there's a lot of planning needed and preparation for the future. A new beginning needed. Fresh eyesight. Somebody might like need glasses to see better. That's really specific, but it does feel like changing perspective. Like maybe you weren't seeing clearly, or maybe somebody else wasn't seeing clearly. And it's completely changed what they think is worth holding on to, what's worth fighting for, what isn't. But I do feel like more routine and more disciplined and more discipline and more structure and more patience will lead to more success. And confronting any unpleasant truths will lead to more success. Coming together with people who you're more aligned with, who you're more naturally attracted to, will lead to more success. It does feel like there's a really important dream as well that's manifesting for the future. There's something really inspiring to look forward to, which might be why you're kind of letting go of a lot of things. You might have to. You might have to go away somewhere, go on a journey alone to get to where you need to be. And I feel like you'll find the right people there. It will be difficult, any endings, any deaths to anything. And for some of you guys, not for everyone at all, but for some of you guys it might be like a literal death. But for most of you, I don't see that. I see for most of you it's like the end of a relationship, the end of a way of thinking, the end of a career. Just like a death in life like that, but not like a physical death. But I do apologise. That's been coming up a lot recently. So I do apologise if anyone's dealing with grief and loss. But I do feel like a new beginning is coming from that. A change of seeing the world that leads to freshness. And it does feel like solitude's very powerful. Being alone and building a world for yourself is very powerful. One from truth. One that's very stable. And there is eventual success in this situation, for sure. And I feel like success both alone and with partnerships. Partnerships will be very supportive in the end, once all the negative stuff's been let go of. But yeah, there's definitely like a change of mind in this situation. A change of mind, a change of plan, a new plan that seems more grounded and more successful, but might involve more alone time and ending some things and kind of seeing the truth, which might be really difficult. But yeah, it does feel like you guys will be pulled towards what is better for you. You'll be attracted to it. And it might be very, very far in the future. These readings, I feel like these readings might be quite long term. But it does feel like more calm and peace will come on the other side of this. Once the truth is out. Once you're on the other side of all the difficult situations, the future's looking a lot brighter, is what I'm seeing. So I really hope you enjoyed that group 4. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm sorry this was a bit heavy today, but I have a lot more fun readings on my channel if you need something light now to check out. So check out the rest of the content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Tinashe Bet. Pay no mind on what the doubters all say. I'ma be around forever, always. You can bet on it. Skies on fire, lightning, the storms come. You know what? Tried to tell you, attempted to warn you, and we've been praying, anticipating. Been a long time coming for the road that we had to follow. I'll be here tomorrow. From the Muse Tarot, you have the Ten of Emotions, which is like the Ten of Cups. And the Empress. Very nice. Very abundant, loving energy coming through. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Four of Cups. And the Lovers reversed. Interesting. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Three of Cups. Very, very emotional reading. And the Five of Swords. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Bushfires, Fury. Very emotional. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Blessings. And then from the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Fifth House, Creativity. It does feel like this is leading to more creativity with the Empress and the Fifth House being here, and Blessings. And with the Three of Cups, I do feel like you guys, or something about this situation is leading to a place of more abundance and creation, positive creation, but it does feel like there's some things that need to be let go of. It feels like there's some things that will be left. And I feel like for most of you, it's relationships that will kind of end, and it doesn't have to be your partner, it could be friendships or family relationships. It could be any kind of relationship, but I'm just seeing endings in that area that comes from being dissatisfied and feeling like it's complete, it's come to the end, and like there's something fresh out there. And yeah, maybe anger, bringing an end to a situation that made you angry. And I feel like using the anger to fuel you. And you might have like haters or doubters. But despite the doubters, despite the haters, despite any opposition, despite any problems, it feels like you guys are, or this situation is headed to something that's very successful long term. I'm gonna be around forever. And it does feel like there's a lot that's like gonna crash down, but also a lot that's gonna be born from that. Sky's on fire, lightning, the storms come. Maybe it's not for you though, because that I tried to tell you, attempted to warn you. And it feels like there's a lot of blessings for the situation, and I feel like it's for you guys. But it might be that there's other people in your life who are very negative, and maybe you've been trying to like help, trying to make things better. But maybe it's just collapsing, and you don't want to be involved when it collapses. But it does feel like things kind of burning down and ending, but then there's like fresh, beautiful, cleansing energy from that, and new blessings, and light coming. And even with ending relationships, there's a lot of emotional abundance and happy relationships and long-term happy relationships, and it doesn't feel like just one person to be happy with. It feels like a lot of friends and people who are supportive of you. So even if there are people who are not supportive, people who doubt you, people who create problems in your life maybe, it feels like there's more people who are blessings. There's more people who are positive and abundant, or at least there will be eventually. These readings might represent quite a long-term period of time. But I do see blessings in this situation coming from perhaps ending things, overcoming very negative situations, overcoming anger, maybe spiritual cleansing, cleansing away old relationships. And it feels like something that you've been kind of waiting for your whole life, that you've been preparing for, that you've been working towards your whole life, that's going to come to fruition. And it's going to be very happy. I feel like you might want to take like a mental picture of where you are now to be able to compare it when you get to the future. Because some of the differences might be subtle, but just manifest as more light and blessings in your life. Things looking slightly different. And it does feel like it's been a long time coming, The things that are gonna happen, they might take a lot longer. Like if this is something fresh that you're just starting, it feels like it might be a long time, but there will be abundance. But there might be some changes of ideas, changes of approach, changes of relationships. I do feel like change of perspective, change of plan might happen. That came up in the last one as well, I feel like. But it feels like that comes from fresh energy. And it might lead you to having a full cup from having an empty cup. More fullness is what I'm feeling, more abundance. And yes, that might involve leaving things behind and letting go. But if what you're dealing with leaves you feeling empty anyway, it doesn't really matter if you have to let go. Like if you're feeling angry and empty with a situation, it feels like it won't be much harder to let it go than to stay with it, if you know what I mean. But I'm seeing a lot of light energy coming in. A lot of blessings is the word that keeps coming through. And blessings with regards to creative projects, especially anything that you're doing from a place of passion and love, and doing it just because you want to and you think it's really fun. I feel like that's leading to more blessings for you. And it feels like you're changing your mind about things. Some things might seem dissatisfying to you right now, and they might seem dissatisfying at some point, and you might replace them with things that are more fresh for you. But it does feel like the end of like unpleasant people and situations in your life is coming. Or maybe it's already happened and you're kind of already past it, but you still have this lingering attachment to something that might be causing some unhappy feelings sometimes, despite all the blessings and happiness that there is to feel. There might still be some anger under the surface. And it does feel like some people who are not really on the same page, like not really supportive of you, and maybe don't listen, and are maybe going down a negative path. People who are draining to be around, it feels like you're letting go of those people and finding more abundant people and finding more abundance within yourself, I feel like, to fill up your own cup if the other people around you are draining, and find your own light. There's this energy of like pyramids and triangles. So I'm seeing this support system, this like base that can go very high because it's like very stable base with a lot of people. I feel like a lot of very supportive people, especially if it's a creative project. Like you might start something with just an idea and it might be very small, and you put it out there and you feel very dissatisfied because it feels like not much is happening, and you might have to change some things about it, but it does feel like people will come to support it more and more, and it will lead to more and more things growing and developing. I'm also seeing family, like something to do with pregnancy and children and a family I'm seeing. But there might be some dissatisfaction with a relationship, with like a romantic relationship. And there might be a need to like refill the relationship, try to infuse some more love into it, or there might be a need to let it go, depending. It might just be that somebody's a bit down right now within a relationship, or somebody's a bit depressed at some point within a relationship. And then there's some conflict and tension, but it feels like there's still a lot of benefits and a lot of good stuff happening, maybe outside of that. A lot of blessings, and I do feel like something being created is very significant and leading to a lot more abundance and a lot more blessings than you already have, like just building higher and higher. And more supportive people coming. But at the same time, some dissatisfaction and some difficult relationships that might need to be ended. Maybe not seeing eye to eye with people. Not feeling supported all the time. Maybe having some haters, having some negative people observing you and trying to block your blessings maybe, but it does feel like your light is shining very strong, and like there's a storm coming in your life to kind of clear away the bad I'm seeing. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.